Hey, what's up, people? Pizzao here, and I want to step outside my comfort zone here, and outside of my wheelhouse, so to speak, when it comes to what type of content I normally upload on my channel. As many of you guys know, I've been on YouTube a very long time, long enough to recognize trends. And I'm seeing a new, very disturbing trend lately here on YouTube, in which a lot of big YouTube channels are talking about mental illness in a very frightening manner, in which they seem to be attempting to monetize mental illness, to spread disinformation about mental illness, and encourage their viewers to believe that they are suffering from mental illness in order to promote an online mental health counseling service. Now, I'm not a mental health specialist. I'm not licensed or certified to provide mental health counseling, but I've worked in the mental health field for over a decade. Members of my family, my immediate family, have dealt with mental illness. I've had close friends who dealt with mental illness. I interact with people who have a mental illness on a daily basis. I know that mental illness is real. And I know that thanks to the stigma mental illness has and the amount of disinformation that's already out there surrounding it, that keeps people who are legitimately suffering from reaching out for help. What I'm seeing more and more of on YouTube, particularly here as of late, are large YouTube channels with predominantly younger viewership discussing their own mental illness or discussing mental illness with an online counselor who throws around a lot of wonky statistics and descriptions of what mental illness is and what mental illness looks like and how to identify mental illness in others. And it all appears to me as if they are doing this in order to encourage those young, impressionable viewers to believe that they have some form of mental illness before shilling a paid advertisement for an online mental health counseling service. This is scary because not only are these YouTubers helping to further stigmatize and spread misinformation about mental illness, but they're attempting to prove to their young viewers that they have a mental illness so that they'll follow their sponsor link and sign up for the online counseling service, which I might add has some incredibly horrible reviews online. These YouTubers are pushing people who need help away from it by further stigmatizing mental health through misinformation and leading countless more people who possibly have no issues whatsoever to believe that they do, and are then referred to this highly suspect online mental health counseling service that they are in business with. Now, I'm not trying to say that any of these YouTubers who claim to suffer from mental illness are lying about their conditions. I'm not trying to say that the YouTubers who are being paid to promote the service don't have their viewers' best interests in mind. But I know there is a lot of disinformation being perpetuated about mental illness from the spokeswoman for the service in these videos that seem to be more directed toward making the viewer believe that they are suffering from a mental illness in order to have them pay for an online service. If you feel depressed, or you feel something just isn't right inside, or you feel nothing at all, talk to someone who loves you or someone you trust. Talk to a family member, talk to a friend, and let them know how you're feeling. Contact your local community mental health agency or find the one nearest you and speak to a licensed and certified mental health counselor. Or visit the National Institute of Mental Health, where there is a plethora of resources right at your fingertips, 100% free of charge. People with mental illness don't wear a sign around their neck. They're not easily spotted by analyzing involuntary cues like a poker player. Mental illness affects the rich and poor alike. There are no easy answers or quick fixes. Again, if you think you're dealing with a mental illness, please seek assistance from a licensed and trained professional. I'll post some links to resources in the description. Please check them out. Thanks for listening. Take care. And until next time, peace.